this hotel for some free breakfast, and that's the best thing I done did. I'm gonna sit right here on this bench and enjoy it. And I'm gonna go back for seconds, period. Going back for seconds. I'm having too much fun. Gonna make me a waffle now, y'all.
So today, Rockstars, we're gonna talk about a story somebody sent me in my DMs, and thank you for that. People are going into hotels and getting free breakfast, calling it a free meal hack. A hack. It's not actually a hack, guys. It is theft, petty theft, and could be called trespassing. Let me just show you this story and some of the TikTok and social media clips of people going in to hotels that they are not staying at and getting a free meal. I, not in a million years, would have ever thought that this was a thing, but apparently it's not only a thing, it's a viral thing on social media. I can't with you people. Let's check it out. So first, I'm just gonna show you the story from the New York Post, and then they have links to the videos, which we're gonna watch together. The brazen thieves are walking into hotels and enjoying a complimentary buffet breakfast and getting away with it. And it goes on to talk about calling them serial, C-E-R-E-A-L, thieves, which is pretty funny actually. It's not just the guests who are taking advantage of complimentary hotel breakfast. A growing number of people off the streets are purportedly waltzing into the establishments to snag a free meal. There's even Reddit threads that are full of these freeloaders, which I'll show you in a minute. They say to enter any mid-class hotel, examples like the Hampton Inn, the Holiday Inn, the Days Inn, right around the time they start serving breakfast, the lobby is empty, and most of the hotels of this class serve a free breakfast. You guys know, you walk in, there's some donuts and muffins and bagels and usually a waffle maker and eggs and bacon and all that sort of stuff, a coffee bar and tea and juice. You just go downstairs when you stay at the hotel, you walk in and there you go. Of course, the front desk should be watching if people are just strolling in the door who aren't guests, but people get really creative, you're gonna see in the videos about how they go about it, right? The scrambled egg squatter advised aspiring breakfast brigands to walk to the bathroom, stay there for 10 minutes or so, and then walk to the breakfast bar to eat so that no one is paying any attention to you. They make it so easy to get a free hotel breakfast when you're not staying there, declared TikToker Sophia Masso in her video on TikTok with over 5 million views, which is inevitably inspiring some of these other people to do the exact same thing. Let's just jump into the clips. Five-second video with 5 million views. Holy crap, and she is just proud of it. It looks like she may have taken this video down. It's still viewable through another link that I grabbed. She privatized it or something, but this is it. Just walking in, grabbing a free meal.
In this hotel for some free breakfast, and that's the best thing I done did. I'm gonna sit right here on this bench and enjoy it. And I'm gonna go back for seconds, period. Going back for seconds. I'm having too much fun. Gonna make me a waffle now, y'all. Waiting on my waffle. Oh, they got whipped cream. Ooh, I'm gonna put some of that on my waffle. Might get some cereal to go. Let me get some more eggs while I'm at it. Ooh, looks so good. Come on, girl, get out of here now. Oh, there we go. Ooh. That's a big waffle. That's a big waffle. Plate number 2. Let's sit down and enjoy this swim. Yummy.
Did anybody think that it was a little weird that she was sitting on the bench near the exit eating her meal, like, and not at a proper table? Because she thinks maybe, the employees are gonna walk by and notice that she's not a guest. In fact, she looks like she's in nurse's scrubs and on her way to work. Like, this is her meal before she goes to work. I don't know.
When I tell y'all, this waffle's so good. Okay, that's all I could eat. I'm full. Like, I'm full. Got me some juice and I'm out of here. That was kind of fun. It's so good too. So good.
Yeah, I guess it is good when it's free, right? Everything's better when it's free, but it's also theft. It's petty theft. What does that meal probably account for? 10 bucks, 15 bucks worth of food? It's nothing, right? It's not gonna be some felony, but you're trespassing. You've come into a property that you're not supposed to be on, and you've eaten their food, their product. You've used their product for free that you're not entitled to, because you only get that product when you pay for a night's stay there, like staying at the hotel. And we're gonna see that from an actual guy who's a lawyer talk about this in one of our clips coming up. Let's look at one more, and then we'll take a look at the lawyer, and we're gonna talk about behind the scenes of those breakfasts from a lady that works in the industry, which may change your mind altogether about this whole video, but let's check it out.
Program.
I'll never ever get over how people film themselves committing crimes and flex about it and smile about it and just think it's the greatest thing ever. I'll never understand that. I mean, it looked like a pretty good breakfast, but we saw him walk in right off the street. And of course, we don't know how many of these are faked or how many they set this up and they really are staying there, but there are a ton of people who are actually doing this and committing this little petty theft crime. Some of it for flexing, some of it for views, some of it for attention, and some of it just because they want an actual meal. But I have never, this thought has never crossed my mind that if I was in a bad spot to go into a hotel and get a free meal, right? Like, there's better resources and better places where you're not stealing and not committing a crime.
Did this man commit a crime?
Lawyer's reaction.
Private businesses are open to the public because they want the public to come in and utilize their services. Meaning, if you have a lawful business purpose, then you're not considered a trespasser, because that is the way that these businesses get their business. When you apply the law to the facts of this video, you can clearly see that this man came in order to use their services for free. Now, we all know that continental breakfast is only for paying customers staying at the hotel. And if you go into that hotel in order to eat their breakfast that you know you're not entitled to, that is not a lawful business purpose. Not only are you trespassing on their property, but you're also committing petty theft by eating their food. It makes this man guilty because he knows he's not supposed to be there, but he's enjoying all the benefits without paying.
100% right, and that's a lawyer right from the horse's mouth, so to speak. He's telling you the law. He's telling you that you are guilty of petty theft. You took food that you're not entitled to, so there you go on the petty theft. And you're now using their property as a non-paying customer when it's only meant for paying customers. Therefore, you are trespassing. You can't be trespassed on your first one. You'll be trespass warned, and then you have to leave, but you can be arrested for the petty theft, and they can trespass you forever if they want from the property. So there you go, right from a lawyer. Can't really argue that any further than he did. Okay, this lady works in the service industry, or she did work in the hotel service industry, and she's gonna tell you why those continental breakfasts may not be all they're cracked up to be. No pun intended. Check it out.
I don't know how to say this without like being attacked by people in the industry, but y'all, if your hotel serves like a hot continental breakfast or whatever, eggs, waffles, stuff like that, don't eat that shit. I worked in hotels doing front desk and night audit for almost 15 years, right? I have worked at numerous brands of hotels, and what I have come to realize is that they don't give a shit about that breakfast. And when I say they, I'm talking about corporate, I'm talking about management, okay? There was one hotel I was trained at that the night auditor who was training me, he used, this is what spawned this whole thing. I was like cleaning up and had a paper towel. And I was like, I remember when that man told me to use one paper towel to clean everything all night. Disgusting. He said it was environmentally friendly instead of using a rag or a sponge or even multiple paper towels to clean things like bowls, spatulas, the tables. I was like, how is that even possible? I can barely, and this is like, I wasn't doing this back then, but I'm like, I can barely keep one paper towel together, like just to like wipe some stuff off or whatever. He was like, well, you're just being too aggressive, which I felt like low-key was a microaggression, but whatever. But yeah, I would say if you were to do a hotel breakfast or whatever, like that is a qualifier for you to pick the hotel. Do like a DoubleTree. Do something that has a chef that makes your breakfast with the breakfast included. There's some higher end hotels, like, but we ain't talking about them. We stop deflecting. I'm just trying to save y'all a headache. That like the waffle station. Check the waffle maker and see if the waffle maker is even clean. Okay? Because oftentimes it's not. But much more awful than that is the fact that that waffle batter don't get made every day. That waffle batter gets reused until it starts to smell like beer. I learned a lot. That's why I don't do that shit no more.
Gross. Sounds like it may have been a one-off with her manager or whoever she was working with, but we see this in a lot of places like regular restaurant buffets, Asian buffets, Golden Corrals, where they always have these reports of them not being clean, they're not cleaned properly, trays are left, food is reused. I may do a whole video on the food being reused at restaurants because it's a thing, guys. It's a real thing. I'm not going to put it in here and deep dive on it, but she is not wrong about that. Not at all. All right, we're gonna take a look at one more. Has anybody worked in the hotel industry, either as cook or chef or cooking, can corroborate, whatever that word is, I can never say it, corroborate the things that she just said about not cleaning and reusing food? And also, if you guys tried to catch people doing this or ever had people do it to you that you had to get them arrested or have things happen, let me know in the comment section below. And we're gonna check out this last one, which I think is probably the worst because it involves children, unfortunately, and a family who thinks this is a good idea. Let's check it out.
Have you and your family ever snuck into a hotel to eat breakfast?
Don't tell nobody, okay?
We sneaking into a hotel to eat breakfast. And this is our ending result. Nice, good old breakfast. And look at that pool, though. We're gonna go on.
This one takes it to a whole nother level because it's not just sneaking in to get a free breakfast. They brought in a father, a mother, looks like 3 kids, somebody else with them. So 5 or 6 meals they're taking from this restaurant. Depending on what state you're in, you know, and what it's worth, it could be a felony, probably doubtful, but you're just going overboard. And then you're teaching the next generation what to do to be bad people, because this is not what you want to teach your kids how to do, right? Like, don't do this. Don't be these people. Don't be these parents. Hopefully they do better. Or maybe this was a skit, although they're saying it to the kids, so who knows? You never know on social media. I hope it wasn't real, but if it is real, which I think it might be, don't do this. Don't be these people. Have you ever had to deal with this? Did you work in the industry? Ever have to put up with this? Ever seen this happen? Maybe you've been in a hotel. You've seen somebody come in from the outside. You knew they weren't staying there. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, I appreciate your input. Everything you guys have to say. I read every one of them. I respond to my own comments. So I'll definitely be down there reading them if you leave me one. And I appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you come back, turn that bell on, wait for future videos to come out and be notified. I'm going to put out a video every single day the rest of the month of September. So hopefully you enjoy them, and I'll try to get another one of those side gig videos up if YouTube will let me. No idea when they took it down. But as always, enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you next time.